All right, hey guys, welcome back to another Legendary Bond playthrough. Today we're going to be doing the playthrough for No Time to Die. But before we get started, I want to thank Upper Deck again for sending me a copy of this so I can share it with you guys. Been having a lot of fun with this recently, so let's take a look at it. I'm shuffling up my starter deck here. So we're going to be using almost everything from the expansion. We're not using one hero group, and we're not using one of the master or the scheme twists or scheme. Sorry, but everything else is obviously from the set. We also have in from one of the previous other sets some of the special wounds. So the payrolls are here, and then we have, of course, our nanobot infection deck because we have that with our all of our other stuff. So let's get into all the setup stuff, and then we'll start with the playthrough. So we're going against Safin, which is or Safin. I don't know how to say his first name. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. So he always leads No Time to Die villain group, which is who we're using, and then he has Master Strike is to kidnap the top hero of the hero deck, and what that means is that we're just gonna take the top card of the hero deck and shuffle it in with his twists or his tactics. And then fight, if you reveal a hero instead of a tactic, choose a friendly player to gain it. The players must still put all 4 of Safin's tactics into the victory pile in order to defeat him. And then whenever a villain escapes, we're infected with a nanobot. Our scheme is going to be Project Hercules. So we're using Project Hercules mission group. Setup is 5 twists. Twist 1 through 3 is you're infected with nanobots. Twist 4 and 5, each you and the player to your left are infected with nanobots, which would be us twice. And then the danger level is 7 for evil to win. We're using the henchman group, which is called Spectre Infiltrators. And then the heroes that we're using are James Bond from No Time to Die, Nomi, Vehicles from No Time to Die, and Madeline Swan. And the nanobots are these special wounds that we'll get that when something tells us to do it, we're going to look at what hero classes we have in our hand, and we're going to take ones associated with those, and I'll kind of get into it. But so this is basically what they do. There's 2 of each for each hero class, so there's 10 total. While this is in your hand, you can't play whatever color hero, so it's going to really hamper us. We may want to diversify things. Then the special starter is also the special starter for No Time to Die, which we'll look at here in a moment. But let's go ahead and flip this over and get this played out here. Okay, so this is the special starter, which is draw a card, and then each time you KO a hero in your hand, deck, or discard pile, you may gain it, which will make sense when we start doing some of the effects that are risk it all. So we'll get into that once that happens. So let's go ahead and get started here. We're gonna flip over, and we've got Spectre Assassins. So they come in with threat. Threat 2 means we have to pay 2 attack, or we suffer the consequence of this. So threat 2, if we don't pay 2 attack at the end of your action phase, this moves 1 space. So basically we can prevent it has chase unless we pay 2 attack. Okay, we're going to play this to draw a card. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 2 attack. We're going to spend the 2 to not make that move. And then with our 5 recruit, I think just so we can get some attack going, let's get how did they know? 4 attack. When you gain this hero, gain 2 wounds, but he's 4 attack. So let's gain our 2 wounds here. We have a 1 wound, 2 wounds. Okay, and there we go, risk it all, which we really want. So we're going to try to get that card there to make some of these things easier, as well as starting to kind of get rid of our gray cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spectre Infiltrators. The first one's 2 attack. Look at the top card of your deck. You may discard it after we fight it. We are probably going to try to fight the Infiltrator. Okay, so we have 2 attack, we have 4 recruit. Let's use our recruit. We're going to first get Crash the Party. So it has risk it all, wound the leftmost villain or mission on assignment. So risk it all will KO the top card of our deck. And then when we do that, we're going to do the effect. So in this case, it would wound the leftmost villain or mission on assignment, which would just decrease what it takes to complete those things or defeat those things by 1 for each wound on there. So we've got him for 3, and then we've got another, for 1, we have another 3, so we're going to get a Professional Courtesy, which is 2 attack. With 00 status, the next friendly player draws a card. If you're the only friendly player, draw an extra card with your new hand. 00 status means that if you defeat a villain or the mastermind this turn, at the end of your turn, you'll get that effect. So we didn't pay the 2 attack. No, I'm sorry. We need to use the 2 attack to fight this. So we're going to use the 2 attack to fight this. And then we're going to shuffle our deck, look at the top card of it, and see if we want to discard it. And then that's going to move down on our turn. Okay, so let's look at the top card of our deck. I'm going to choose to discard it. We're going to discard all this. This moves forward because we did not stop the threat of it. Okay, Project Spectre. It's 1 danger level. You may discard a Dr. Madeline Swan hero from your hand to complete this mission instead of paying its recruit cost. Okay, we have 2 wounds. So we're going to play this. We're going to draw a card. Okay. So we have 5 attack, 3 recruit. Let's fight this. So that's taken care of. And then we'll get another one of these professional courtesy cards. Then we're going to draw up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trap bomb, stationary threat 2 at the end of your phase, gain 2 wounds and fail this mission. So stationary is not going to move. Okay, so let's first off, we're going to play this. We'll wound the leftmost thing and KO that. That's nice. That's gone. That only costs us 5 now to take care of. We've got 3 and 3. I'm going to spend the 2 for this, so we're not going to take the 2 wounds. And then with the 3 recruit, I'm still kind of into... Well, let's get Protect the Family. It'll give us another Swan card, Madeline card. If you play a blue hero, you get +1 attack, and then another 1 attack if there's a James Bond hero in your play area. But that way we could discard it for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we don't take that effect, obviously, because we pay the 2 attack. Master Strike. So he's going to take this top card. We're going to shuffle into his tactics. Then we're going to play another card from the villain deck. Scheme Twist. So we're going to be infected by a bot. And in this case, we're only getting infected by yellow. So we're going to get this card here. Let's put something on the bottom. I think we'll put that on the bottom. Okay. So what do we have here? Again, we're kind of... Okay, we'll play this to draw a card. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 3 attack. We can spend the 4 to complete this mission, so that's taken care of as well. We'll get rid of that wound. Spend 2 attack on this so that we don't take the wound and suffer that. And that's going to end our go. We've got to keep that wound, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. We have Primo, Ambush. The villain, this villain acquires a Bionic Eye from the gadget stack or a victory pile. When you play a black hero, you may acquire a gadget from this villain and then fight. If he has any gadgets, acquire one of them instead of defeating him. So what this is going to do is we're going to look for one in here, which we've got one right there. When you acquire this gadget, look through your hand or your deck and discard. Look through your deck and discard a card from it, then shuffle your deck. So we're going to stick this underneath him. Okay. Oh, this is stationary, so this wouldn't move. It's going to move down. Okay. All right. So we can't play any yellow heroes this turn, which is totally fine. We've got 2 recruit. We got 5 attack. We're going to take this, take that out there. We're stuck with these. We've got 2 recruit. We can't get anything with that, so we're just going to end our turn. But there goes one of our nano infections, so we kind of gotten rid of dealing with that. We have Interrogate Blofeld. -4 if there's a wound in the active player's hand. So it'll cost us 4 to defeat if we have a wound. Okay, so let's risk it all. We're going to KO this. Nice. So he gets wounded. Nice. There's only 3 to defeat. We've got 2 recruit. And we've got 6 attack here. So we're going to use the attack to take him out. We're going to get the gadget instead. This will let us discard a card from our deck, which doesn't really matter, I guess. We'll discard that. And then because we took the gadget instead of defeating him, we're going to fight him again and again. He's 3. So we're going to defeat him now. This is gone, and then we get to activate both of these, which is going to get us 2 extra cards on our turn. So let's draw up. We get our 2 extra cards, our hand. Now we know our hand's not going to be great. We have a lot of gray cards in there. But you know what? It is what it is. Maybe we can get a good recruiting turn this turn. Okay. Logan Ash. KO each hero on the Q branch, and he has threat 2 at the end of your phase, gain a wound. Which, that's kind of unfortunate, because there goes a rare, but you know what? Sometimes it just is what it is. Okay. Alright. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to play this to draw a card. 8. And 5 recruit. So let's take Logan Ash out, just so we don't have to worry about the threat thing of him. We have 5 recruit. This is interesting. And we're going to get to draw the extra card because of professional courtesy. Let's get bulletproof glass for 3. It's 2 recruit. You can't gain wounds for the rest of this turn, which is nice because that'll stop us from taking nano infections or whatever. If we haven't played before, when we would get one. If you play a green hero, choose a friendly player. They may KO wound from the hand discard pile, which would combo nicely with this to get rid of some of these. Wounds from our discard pile. Okay, so we have 7 because we get an extra card from the Nomi card. Scheme Twist. We're going to be infected again. This time it's going to be blue and yellow. So we're going to take the blue card, one of the yellow cards, and one of the blue cards, and shuffle them up, and then take one of them. So we've got the other yellow one. Okay. We're going to put on the bottom. I think we're going to put... We're going to put that underneath there. Okay. So, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4. So not enough to, unfortunately, fight anything. But we're going to take another one of these bulletproof glasses. Okay, so there's 3. Still have a lot of gray cards that I'd like to start getting rid of. And there's like a decent number of wounds, so... Okay. Scheme Twist. We're infected again. This time it's going to be red. So we're going to take the red one because that's the only one we have. Oh, we'll put that on the bottom. Okay. So, we can't play yellow. Let's just risk it all here. That gets KO'd. He gets infected. Or not infected, he gets wounded. So, this is 3 right now because of this stuff. So, I'll have to double check here. So, if I were to end my turn without recruiting something, can I get rid of this nanobot? But I don't think I can. Let's see. Yeah, it says, however, the heal action found on regular wounds doesn't work on nanobot infections. We're still going to end our turn without doing anything to get rid of that one, but we still have that one we have to deal with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I can't fight anything anyway. We have a pickup package. It's minus attack equal to the victory points of the highest VP villain in the active player's victory pile, which right now is 3, I believe, for me. So it's a 6 to fight. So that's 6. This is 7. Unfortunately, we still can't fight anything. We've got 3 recruit here. I'll get another one of these professional courtesies to kind of make up for the one that I lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a Master Strike, so he's going to take another one of these. We're going to have to fight him too. Now we're stuck at most fighting him 6 times. We have a Spectre Infiltrator. Okay. So can't play yellow heroes, which is totally fine. Okay, here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Choose a friendly player. You may KO a wound from their discard pile or their hand. Well, let's get rid of this one. So that one's gone. It's going to go back to the stack. We've got 2 attack here. We've got this, and we have 6 recruit. With the recruit, let's get, we don't have enough explosives. 3 attack with double O status. Choose a friendly player. They may KO a wound in their hand or discard pile. So if we can just get some stuff to get rid of these wounds. I still don't have enough stuff to get rid of gray cards without the risk it all stuff. And I mean, there's another one right there for Crash the Party. Another Master Strike, so he's going to take another one of these. Okay, we've got to start turning this around here. Not an ideal situation. It's going to cost 8, but it's -4 while a Bond and a Madeline Swan hero in the HQ next to each other. So we don't have that. We have a Bond here, so if we can kind of remove one of those maybe. But we don't have one at the moment. Okay, we can't play red heroes this turn. So first off, we're going to play this. We're going to play this to KO this from our hand. We're going to play that to draw a card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to fight this. We're going to look at the top card here. We're going to discard it. I guess I could have fought this first with the wound in my hand, but it's fine. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit right now. Let's get another Crash the Party for 1. We'll get a teamwork. Choose a friendly player to put a James Bond hero or special starter hero from their play area or discard pile on the bottom of their deck. Okay, that'll be our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have Voldo, whatever his name is. Threat 1, at the end of your turn, you're nano infected, so we need to be able to spend attack to prevent the nano infection. Although he's 4, we can just take him out. So we're going to fight him. We're going to get the double O status for this. And then with the 4 recruit, we'll get another protect family. We're going to end our go. We're going to get an extra card. Okay. Spectre Agents. If Voldo is escaped or in a player's victory pile, put him on the space to this villain's left. Otherwise, play top card of the villain deck. So we're going to put him in the space to the left. Just going to put him in. The question is, can I take him out? So I can't play yellow heroes, unfortunately. We can KO a wound from our hero discard pile with this. So let's go ahead and play this. We'll risk it all by KOing this. Ugh. It's not what I wanted to happen. But this goes down again. And while I have a wound in my hand, it's only going to cost 2 to fight. However, I need to get rid of this so I don't take the infections. So we're going to take this out, which is going to get rid of him. We have 2 recruit that we can't use. And then we can get rid of a wound from our hand or discard pile. So we're going to get rid of this and end our go. But now I have no more nano infections. Nanobot infections. So that's nice. I suppose I could have took that mission out and then just spent the 1, but it's fine. Spectre, infiltrators. Okay. Okay, so we've got to make some moves here. We've got 5 here. We've got 4 here. Let's take this out. We're going to get to draw 2 extra cards. And then with our 4, let's get headlight miniguns. 2 attack. If you play a black hero, you can fight a henchman villain for free. If there are none, you get 1 attack instead. There's our 2 extra cards from Professional Courtesy. Come on, give me a big thing here. We have a Scheme Twist, so we're going to be nano infected 2 times. So there's blue and red, so we're going to take blue and red. Because we're our player to our left, so we're going to get 1 for blue and 1 for red. However, we get to KO one of them because of this, so that'll be nice. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6 for playing a blue here. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Let's play this first. We're going to risk it all by KOing this. Ugh. That's okay. This gets wounded. Then we're going to play this and play this. This is going to give us +1 for a blue hero and +1 for a James Bond card. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 recruit. So we have 9 attack here. This is worth 5 victory points. So this is actually 4 to defeat. So we can get rid of this mission and get rid of this guy. Look at the top card of our deck. We're going to keep it. And then with the 3 recruit, we'll get another headlight miniguns. And then I get my bomb. Wait a minute. I do get my, do I have a wound in my disc? Oh yeah, and then I have a wound in my KO pile I can get rid of. We're going to get rid of that one for the 00 action on that, because we defeated a villain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cities are on assignments under control a bit. Let's try to deal with the mastermind here. All right, we have land gravity plane. So flying and chase. So he's going to come into the leftmost empty space, and then chase. He'll move. This mission can't be complete on its on assignment. When you would gain the hero underneath this mission on assignment, complete this and slide it into that space, and then if it's recruited, we get it 3 attack, 3 recruit. So it's going to come in here, and then it's going to move because of chase. So let's get this guy right here. Okay, so first off, let's risk it all. We'll KO this. Oh, come on. He goes down to 4, which is fine. We're going to draw a card. Oh, I'm going to play this first. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I didn't do that in order. I should have played that first. Actually, I'm gonna mulligan. We're gonna keep this card. We're gonna play this first to draw a card. Oh, we would draw this because this was the only card we had left. And then we're gonna do this, and then we're going to do this. Okay, sorry. We're gonna shuffle up and KO the top card. And that gets KO'd, and we're gonna leave it KO'd. Okay, so that's 4. We have 4 recruit. We have 6 attack. Let's recruit this Hunt the Hunters. 1 attack, risk it all, you get 2 attack. This moves down here. So it's going to cost us 4 to recruit it. And then with our 6 attack, let's just deal with this while we can, which is going to cost us 4 to defeat. And that's gone. And then with, we didn't defeat a villain this turn, so we don't get the teamwork card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. We have Project Madeline and Mahild. Threat 2 at the end of your action phase. This moves 1 space. Okay. So we will risk it all. Ugh. That's okay. We've got 4 here and 2 recruit. We'll spend 2 to stop this from moving. We're going to end our go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Destroy the nanobot factory. Success is each player KOs all special wounds in their hand, deck, and discard pawn shuffles their decks. Which we may want to hold on to if we get some more of those nanobots. Okay, we get 2, 4, 5 for having an extra attack there. 6, 7. And we have 4 here. We're going to fight him once. We're going to take a tactic. And we're going to get this card. So we didn't get anything for it, unfortunately. And then with the 4 recruit, let's recruit this. So again, it's 3 attack, 3 recruit. All right, nice. And then we get to draw an extra card for professional courtesy for fighting the mastermind. Oh, I didn't spend attack to stop the helicopters from moving, so it's going to move. This moves 1 space. Okay. It's got a threat level of 3 or danger level of 3 or whatever, so we're going to have to kind of deal with it. Again, I have not KO'd very many of my own. Like, of all the stuff we've KO'd, I think 5 of these were from the one thing. So I've KO'd 3 of my cards and 2 of the gray cards. Or 4 of these cards and 2 of the gray cards. So I haven't had a really good track record of getting rid of my starter cards. We have a Master Strike, so he's going to take another one of these. We have a Master Strike again. Ugh. But I think that's the last one. Scheme Twist, we're going to be nano-infected. So we have green and yellow. So we can destroy that. We can get rid of all that stuff. I have to get my extra card. Didn't get my extra card. There we go. Okay. So we've got this. We can't get any more wounds this turn. 2, 4. This stops me playing red cards, so I'm good on that. 3 and 6. Let's take this out so it stops moving. Oh, I'm going to end my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Safen's Gardeners. Threat 2 at the end of your action phase, you're infected with nanobots. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have 2, 4, 5 attack total there. Let's risk it all. We're gonna. Oh, come on. 2 attack. At this point, we'll risk it all. That's gone. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attack total. Let's take this out because I don't want to. Well, I have 9 attack. We can spend 2 to stop this, and then we'll have 2 to fight him, or we'll have the rest to fight him, and we're gonna get this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have any double O effects, do I? Nope. Okay. We've got Logan Ash. Again, ambush. If there are 2 or more open spaces on assignment, play the top card of the villain deck. There is not. Threat 2. At the end of your action phase, gain a wound. Well, thankfully, we'll actually be able to take it out. So we have 3 there. We have 2, 3, 4. Oh, we have 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 attack total. Ooh, 10 attack. Oh, let's spend 6. We have 10 attack right now. Well, with teamwork, we can put with the double O effect after we defeat a villain, we can put this back on bottom of our deck. So with 10 attack, we can only take out one thing. I could take this out, but I don't really want the wounds. I'm going to take this out for 6. I'm going to spend 2 to prevent this from going off. And I'm going to end my turn. Then we're going to activate this double O effect to put this card on the bottom of our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because then we can turn around and use it here. Although we're at the inevitable card now. We've got Primo again. Ambush. He acquires a Bionic Eye from the gadget stack or from Victory Pile. When you play your second black hero this turn, you may acquire a gadget. And if you fought him, acquire the gadget instead of defeating him. So we're going to look for a gadget for him to take. Bionic Eye. Okay. All right. So we're going to play this to draw a card. Ooh. That is not what I wanted because I was going to do the risk it all. Oh, man. Okay. It's fine. We've got 6 attack there. We've got 3 recruit. Let's see. We have 6 attack here. We have 3 recruit, and I can't use this because of the dang eyeball. Or not the eyeball, the bot, the infected. Let's take out the mastermind because ultimately that's what we need to do. Here's a tactic here. Kidnap the leftmost Dr. Madeline Swan in the Q branch. So he's going to kidnap this one. It's going to repopulate with that. And then we used all our attack. Let's recruit this for 3. Okay, it's not really what I want. And then we're going to become infected. So we're going to get infected with red, blue, or green. So there's red, blue, and green. Let's shuffle them up. But we did defeat a mastermind, so we can put this on the bottom of our deck. So we're going to put that on the bottom of our deck. But we did get the red one. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The inevitable card, first buyer is arriving. It's inevitable, so it's going to move. And then it says success. Instead of defeating this, move it to the rightmost on assignment space and turn it over. So we're going to let it go down just a tad bit. Okay. We're going to play this. We're going to risk it all. Okay, nice. That gets gone. So 3, 4, 5, 6 attack, 3 recruit. We're going to take him out. So this is gone. We're going to get to draw an extra card on our turn. We're going to recruit this for 3. Ah, perfect. So now this drops down to 2 to defeat. So that's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Okay, we're going to end our turn. There's our extra card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is all going to move down. Okay, nice. So let's, first off, we're going to play that. We're going to play that. We're going to play this. Yeah, let's just risk it all. So we're going to play this to risk it all. This gets KO'd. It's going to take a wound. We're going to do it again. So now this is -4 for all the wounds. And then it gets -4 for having these two next to each other. So this costs 0 to defeat. So, nice. We have 7 here. So we're going to use that 7 to fight Safin. We're going to get that as a hero. That works for me. And we're going to end our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we do get to draw an extra card because of that card there. And we get to put a bond card from our hand. It says our discard pile or play area. Let's put this from our discard pile on the bottom of our deck. So we're going to get that card too. Okay. Oh. We have our extra card, and then we have, yeah. Okay, so this is all pushing forward. All right, we can't play yellow heroes, but that's totally okay. We're going to play this first, then we're going to play this to KO a wound from our hand or discard pile. We're going to play that and risk it all. That gets KO'd. Oh, but, hold on, but there's a special rule with this. If, let's see, special exception is if a risk it all ability would KO your special starter, discard it instead. So that doesn't get KO'd. So you have 3, 7, 8, 9, and 4 recruit. Let's take out this with the 9, and then we'll get rid of all of our infections. I think that's it. So we just have those. Okay. And then with the recruit, we'll get another one of those with the recruit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're going to have to really kind of turn it up here. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot to work with here. Okay, so we're going to play that and risk it all. That gets KO'd, but we're going to get, we're going to wound this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 1 recruit. We're going to fight him, get this gadget. We can discard a card from our deck. We're going to discard that. And then we're going to fight him again to take him out. And then now that we've done that, we have 2 double-O effects. We get to draw an extra card, and we can put this on the bottom of our deck. All right, we're going to end our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's going to move out. We need recruit. We need recruit. We don't have enough recruit, unfortunately. So we're going to, let's see. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't gain any wounds. We're going to risk it all. That gets KO'd. This drops down to 5. And we have 4. Can't do anything. I think we lost the game. Dang it. Wait, can you wound inevitable cards? Put wounds on the bad guys. Put regular wounds from the wound stack on the mission, mastermind, or But this is leftmost villain or mission on the assignment. Yeah, we're going to lose because it's going to go off. Failure, evil wins because we don't have enough recruit. Darn it. We're going to end our go. This is going to leave and evil's going to win. So we actually... Oh, man. This is tough. I'm having a hard time. I had way too many attack cards. And if I could have, like, maybe kind of went into it, but it just, like... We got rid of only one tactic. Because, I mean, we fought him several times, but, like, look at all these cards. And there's a ton of recruit stuff, so we could have even gotten some more. But my risk at all did not pay off. I got rid of way too many good cards. Like, if we get rid of... Those are the ones I think happened from the one thing. But, like, that would have been vital because it had just been 3 recruit. And I just got rid of so many things when I risked it all. So, that's going to be the playthrough. Unfortunately, we didn't do very well. We got defeated. And not even in a fun way where we could have, like, blown ourselves up and blown up the mastermind. But, yeah, this game... and again... They provided me with a copy of this, so this was, provided to me, so take that with a grain of salt. But I do think that mechanically speaking, this has some of the most interesting, diverse mechanics, and like what is done with cards is always really fun. Like there's one of the other sets has schemes that like you put them around the edge of the playmat, or some of the villains like flip upside down and submerge, and you have to defeat certain like. Just making it so that you have to use mission recruit for a lot of the mission cards makes recruiting relevant later in the game, which is just really nice. And then the special starters are nice. I've gone on and on about why I love Bond so much, but this set specifically, it leans heavy with these nanobot wounds, and that's an interesting concept for decision making, right? Because like a lot of times you're just like, well, I'm going to get a bunch of a color, or I'm going to get a bunch of like. In the other legendary games, you like team icons, but you're like, okay, if I've got blue, so like I want to get a lot of these blue cards. But if you get a lot of blue, you may be in a turn where you can't play anything. And I've had turns where like I couldn't do anything because it's like the only thing I had was the color that I had the wounds of. So then you kind of diversify. But if you do diversify, you're putting more wounds in your deck, the special wounds, because you have a higher chance. I mean, you're gonna put them in there no matter what, I guess, but they're going to affect you more often because you're having different cards that you're doing, and then you won't be able to synergize powers. So that brings an interesting, tough decision ruffle into it. The threat thing is interesting too, because it's like the villains seem like they're higher attack than like typically, but like you can at least spend your attack if you don't have enough to stop them from doing something bad to you, and then if you have enough to attack to take them out, you just take them out. So I like that too because it makes you feel like. You can use your attack for something, or you have that choice. Do I use all my attack to take out this one thing with the threat, or leave them both on the board, spend attack to stop both their threats, but then there are 2 things on assignment, and it's going to inch it closer to being pushed out and then taking a nanobot or increasing the danger level. So I feel like this is a harder one. The other scheme, so I was like all confused in the unboxing, but the other scheme is this... there's a special card for it. So it's the defeat James Bond. This scheme's pretty hard too. I mean, I had a hard time with it. I tried it a few times and didn't win. And what's really challenging is that with this scheme, so here I'll put it up on screen here. So there are 3 twists, and then you put the twist in the rightmost assignment space. Put the twist on the rightmost assignment space as an assassin special card, and it moves normally. And then if it escapes, it evil wins. But when you play that out, you'll play this out. And this goes on the, it just kind of goes above. It doesn't push anything out. It moves on its own kind of affecting thing. So you're trying to race ahead. So basically when you play a James Bond card, you're a special starter, you move it 1 space to the left. And if it escapes, you KO all the assassin cards in play. The hard part is that if you play this out, you have this and an assassin card comes in and another one comes in, he moves right back to the beginning. So then you're having to like beat ahead. And now it's for each one you play, so you have to really lean into James Bond, which is okay, but then sometimes some of the nanobot things will kind of throw you off because you're like, okay, I have 3 green James Bond cards, and I can't play any of them because I have a green nanobot. So this scheme is pretty hard. At least I had a hard time with it. I just might be bad. But yeah, I mean, if you guys haven't checked Bond out, well, first off, go do that because, again, it is a very, very fun, legendary system. It's a very good game. And there's now the 3rd expansion. And this is a smaller box. The last 2 are smaller boxes, but the first one was a pretty like decent sized box. There's so much content. There's like 6 or 7 masterminds. There's a ton of heroes. There's a ton of villains. There's a ton of missions. And just mixing and matching the masterminds and the mission groups is a lot of fun. So, but anyway, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much. If you guys want to see some more Bond playthroughs, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do them. Maybe we can try this again with maybe a different set of heroes. Yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.